referring our minutes, that we are in search of someone who will actually be able to code our whole conversations into the minutes right now, and hopefully in the next month or so we'll have that rectified, and then we'll go over all of the minutes. Any old business that I'm not aware of that needs to be brought up? Okay, we'll go on to new business. The first business is, thank you, 120101 Sarah Jackson, Mended Mental Health, 220 Amulet. I don't see Sarah here. Is she coming? Does she know to come?
She came in and finished her CO. She does have the information, but I have not spoken to her today.
Okay, but she knows the meeting is tonight. She has to be here for approval?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, we'll move on then to B, 120202, Frank Griffin, 208 Poet Street, paint, driveway, and demolish structure. And I believe you're here to represent him. If you'll go to the mic, please state your name and your position, and we'll go from there.
My name is Devanya Price. I'm a realtor for Cane River Realty, I also property manage. And so I'm going to property manage for him. He's local, but I'm local also. So that makes a big difference in what I'm asking for. So the paint I submitted was...
Let's go back.
Sure.
Explain to them what he wishes to do with this property.
Yes, ma'am. So what he wishes to do is to make an Airbnb or VRBO. And I've came before y'all before on another property that we done at 119 Sydney, and it's been successful and it's doing great. It's a really higher end VRBO, Airbnb, and so everybody that's left the unit, it's been really in great shape. I mean, it needs to be cleaned, obviously, but they're taking really good care of everything. So that's his long-term objective, is to be able to do that. So there is a driveway, if you look at the property on the right-hand side.
Oh, okay.
And so I did submit a picture of 119 Sydney, so y'all could see the driveway that we did pour over there. We're wanting to use the same rock for 208 Poet.
The driveway, I'm trying to think. Is it between Bayou Amulet, that house? No, wait a minute, that's too further down.
Yes, ma'am, it's further back towards the front. It's literally the second house on the left. There should be a picture in there. It's a little blue house that has the double doors, but it's only one door that is used.
Right, that's the one on Sydney.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, I understand that, I'm just trying to.
Oh,
figure
where
out
the one is on
where
Poet?
Yeah,
I
didn't
believe
think
it,
that-
well, it might be, because you come out the front door and you're looking at maybe Nelkin,
Okay.
That's
so
right here.
The driveway is on the left then.
and the driveway is, if I'm facing the house, it's on the right, between it and the house that is Hillary.
It is
It
Bayou
is,
Amulet.
it is,
Okay,
it is.
Hillary's house.
It is Hillary's
And
house.
there is a driveway there. I guess
Yes, ma'am,
not
it's cut out.
overgrown.
I know, it's cut out. The actual section is cut out there.
Oh, it is, okay.
Now, I am going to ask, I'm trying to get a hold to the gentleman right now about maybe cutting out and making a circle, which would make it easy for people coming out right there to be able to see. But that has not been approved yet. But what I would like to do is go ahead on the right and put the rock on the right and in the back of the house, so that way that the parking is there and not on the street at this point.
Okay, can you back a little bit?
Sure.
I'm looking at this Google image.
Yes, sir.
What am I looking at? What is this drawing?
That drawing is where we would like for the driveway to eventually go. But like I said, I haven't got approval for the left-hand side of the house yet for it to come out there. So obviously, I'm not going to put rock there until we get that approved.
So you're thinking the circle will go behind the house?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I took a picture, I went by and took some pictures.
Yes, ma'am.
And there's definitely not room on the front
No,
to do
ma'am.
a circle.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So you've gone to the DOTD?
I have reached out to him and left him a couple of messages, and I will follow back up.
Because we already had the conversation about the curb cut, you would have.
Correct,
information.
and so we don't have that, we are not doing that
Okay.
at this point. And if you'd like, I can come back and let you know how that proceeds,
Well, you have to.
obviously,
to be able to-
before we could, yes,
before you can
do the next
anything
step.
else. So at this meeting, you're asking just to be able to put the rock.
Yes,
like you did
ma'am.
on Sydney, on the right side facing the house.
Where the
Yes,
where the
ma'am.
Existing driveway is.
Yeah, with the existing.
Yes,
driveway.
yes, correct.
Okay, okay. All right, that's one thing. Okay,
Yes,
what
ma'am.
else?
And the next thing was the paint, which we submitted, which was the exact same paint.
The white and the green.
The white and the green is the exact color. We're not asking for a color change. We'd like to keep that the exact same. And then the next thing that was on the agenda, the question is, the building that's in the back, and there's a couple of pictures of it, is in really bad shape. I did talk to Ms. Salter earlier and did speak with her and say, I mean, I do agree. Anytime that we can save the historical building, any building in the historical area, that's what we should try to do. So we did get a contractor come out there. He said it's in really bad shape, it's gonna cost, but I'm okay with trying to get a couple of contractors to give us some quotes, and then us maybe look at that.
Did he actually tell you why it's in bad shape? Because from the photographs that I took. yes,
He's
it
saying the
needs a lot-
seals, but I mean, anything that's off to where you can change it, you can
you can
change
fix it,
things.
You know, because it doesn't look that bad to me.
Correct.
It needs new windows, yes, and all the exterior needs to be cleaned and that sort of thing. And there's just a slight swag in the roof.
Correct.
Which might be able to be corrected without having to tear down the building.
Yeah, I
Yes,
just don't-
ma'am.
I don't see anything structurally unsound about the structure. And so, you know, it doesn't look like it's in danger of collapse. I mean, yeah, it needs new windows. There are a lot of houses that need new windows and new paint.
Correct.
And stuff, but, you know, the examples that I can think of where we've approved demolition with the Levy East House when it burned down, you know, I mean, they're pretty severe.
Something significant.
Yeah, we got
Correct.
walls down, so.
And,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was just going to let them know, I did talk to her and let her know, at the end of the day, the end goal for this structure is just some washing machines and dryers in there, so that way the units would have access to be able to go and have the luxury of using a washer and dryer, as long as they're staying in the area.
Ma'am, did you say some seals perhaps will have to be placed?
Yeah, that's what I was being told, yes, sir. But I mean, I can get better quotes on all of that for y'all.
Just so you'll know, this is a major contributing structure in our historic district.
Yes, ma'am.
It dates back to 1910.
Okay,
So anything that we can do to preserve these structures.
Sure.
We need to do so.
So we're not being asked to take any action tonight on the outside structure?
correct.
So the only two things before us are
Okay,
the
because I
paint
thought you were
approval.
asking for that.
Well, I think when I talked to you earlier and me and you had the conversation, you know, I do agree. Let's get a couple of quotes and let's get some people look at it. I would like for a whole lot of contractors to give me some really good advice before I would come back and say, hey, this is why
Yeah,
they're
we
saying
know
this.
why.
Correct. And if they say that it needs to come down, I would like for them to send me a bunch of documentation for y'all to be able to look at it.
Right, because from what I see and from the photographs even that you took. that are
Yes,
better than
ma'am.
What I have, it's salvageable,
Yes, ma'am.
you know?
Okay.
So tonight, yes, Jared, you are correct. They're asking for the driveway and the paint.
I make a motion to approve the application to the extent that we're approving the gravel for the existing driveway and for the paint as set forth in the application.
Second?
Okay, it's been moved by Mr. Donahoe, seconded by Mr. Wilson, to gravel the existing driveway and then also repaint in the same color combination. Any other questions before we vote? All those in favor, aye? Opposed? Okay, that is passed. You may go ahead and start on the construction there. and then just get with some other contractors and call me if you have any questions or whatever.
Sure.
You need me to go by there with you. I'll be
Okay.
very happy to.
Yeah,
And
I would
let's just
appreciate
take
it.
one step at a time on that existing structure.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. All right, I
Okay,
appreciate it.
thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Devon. Okay, back to the first. Have you heard anything from Mrs. Johnson, Nicole? All right, then we'll just pass that one. It'll have to come back up at our next meeting in January if you'll let her know that she needs to be here because it is a change of color. It's not just repainting. And so is there any other new business to come before the commission? Mrs. Rock, do you have anything? that
No,
we need to
ma'am.
add?
Not
Okay.
at this time.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you all for coming. I knew it would be
It's a
quick.
long meeting.